Straight stem, orange and yellow.
Yes.
Cool. Do you want it to be more orange or more yellow?
More orange.
All right. First thing I'll do is bring you some clear glass. Once we've got the clear glass, we're going to practice turning back and forth.
Okay.
After that cools down, I'll get more in your colors.
Okay.
When we have the colors, then we're going to use two tools to shape the glass. We've got a metal paddle called a tag that's used for flattening the glass, and then tweezers to grab and pull.
Okay.
When you use your tweezers, you want to grab them closer to the tips than you think. If you grab back here, they're just really hard to squeeze because they're pretty stiff, so a little closer is easier.
Gotcha.
We'll get some glass. If you end up with questions or anything I say doesn't make sense, just let me know.
Sounds good.
Comes out of the furnace over 2,000 degrees, a little hotter than lava. Moves like honey.
Yeah.
I'm just going to recenter it a little bit by rolling it on this metal table. And then in a second, I'm going to give it to you. Your goal is going to be to keep it straight. As you turn, it might get a little off, or does let it fall back, and just keep turning and keep up with it.
Okay.
So hands between mine. Where it's dark is where it's hot, so that's why we're going to avoid grabbing. As it cools down, it's going to slow down. And then once it's no longer wiggling, I'll get more on top. So you're going to see that it loses some of that orange glow.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also stiffening up, so it's moving slower and slower. I just need it to be solid enough that when I go back into the furnace to get another layer, it doesn't fall back off. And instead it collects around our cold center. So already this is looking pretty good. The metal, the stainless steel, is still glowing on the inside, so it's still well over 1,000 degrees.
Is that what is the rod stainless steel or
Yeah, and all of the tools.
Okay.
I'll take this one, yeah. It's gonna stick to the rod and not the tools because the rod was preheated. The glass is already solid.
Okay. Oh wow.
So I'll go get more, and I'll grab your colors. You said more orange, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, wonderful. I'll be right back. Got another layer and like sprinkles and picking up your colors. So that's the orange. I'm gonna heat it up so it's sticky again, and then I'll pick up yellow on the top of that.
Okay.
On the surface now we've got the orange and yellow. You can see they've changed colors. Every color's going pretty brown to me. They'll turn right brown. They're melting in until they're nice and smooth. When I come back, the first thing you're going to use is that metal paddle.
This one?
Press the glass towards the pipe. Yeah.
Okay. The drive home if you don't listen.
Alright. Right on that flat end, just push straight in. Push a little harder now. We're going to push it up against the rod. Perfect. Now set that down and grab your tweezers instead. I'm going to guide your fingers for the first couple. You want to come this way, pinch the edge hard, and lightly pull back to create little petals all the way around. It's going to feel a lot like taffy.
Yeah.
It stiffens up as it cools down. You can grab a little closer to the edge just so that those tweezers don't heat up on you. Nice. And then we're going to go in between.
In between?
Yeah. And you're going to feel it get much, much stiffer as we go.
Oh yeah.
Once we make it around, I'll heat it back up so it's easy again. Alright, one more. Nice. Alright, I'll get this hotter. When I come back, we'll do more all the way around, and then I'll show you how to stretch the stem.
Alright.
What I'm paying attention to right now is how much it's moving. The more it droops, the easier I'm stretching.
Okay.
Alright, so grab your tweezers again. Same thing, anywhere on the edge, we're just making more petals, so go right ahead with me. And then as we do this, we're going to want to stretch out to create our stem. So we'll pull out together. And you might feel it get harder to pull because it's pulling from the center now instead of from the edges, because we cooled those down by touching them. The metal pulled some heat out of them. It's going to start to fall. Totally okay to let it fall. Grab and pull again pretty hard.
It's crazy how hard it gets so quickly.
We're going to do just one more little pull. Great. And then you're going to want to find somewhere on the edge that's comfortable for you to hold it, because you're just going to hold it in place. I'm going to give it a pinch. This tells it where to separate from the pipe. And then the cold metal is going to help this stiffen up so it stays straight for us. Now, you're going to smile over your shoulder that way. And then I will take this from you. some of it has brightened up, but it will be the right colors once it's cold.
Awesome. Yeah.
Nice. I'll put it away so it doesn't break.
Thank you.